And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's presentation of high school football on Wabash Catch TV. Tonight's game features the Olney Tigers in with a record of 4-1, 4-0 in the Little Illini Conference at the Flora Wolves homecoming night here in Flora, as the Flora Wolves come in also with a stellar record of 4-1 and 4-1 in the Little Illini Conference play. Welcome, my name is Bruce Dickey, joined alongside by Jamie Hodges. And Jamie, it is October 4th, and it finally turned into football weather, didn't it?
It finally feels like a football game.
It finally
Bruce.
feels like a football game.
I've got a thin pullover on.
I've got my jacket back there that I plan on throwing on here shortly.
Neither of us are wearing shorts.
Neither of us were. There aren't very many people in shorts here tonight. I've been noticing. There's I saw one dude who walked in wearing shorts weighing about 600 pounds. And I thought, well, okay, that guy.
You be you.
He's insulated.
You be you.
You be you, big guy. I'm all for you. But it's a fun night. Look, and there is something new out on the field here at Dancy Field. They've painted a gigantic F out in the middle of the field.
And it looks good.
And it does look good. In addition to that, of course, you can down in the east end zone, they're coming along very nicely on their new building. The new football building over there in the east end zone. We'll show you eventually throughout the course of the evening. But it should be a lot of fun tonight. I tell you what, Jamie, these two teams coming in here with these 4-1 records, they are both in first. Well, actually, Olney is in first place in the conference because they're 4-0. But Flora, half game back, they can really make a change tonight.
Well, and you can tell how big of a game it is, Bruce, by looking at the crowd. I think both towns have emptied out and came here. Well, besides for people like Chris Simpson, who would just sit at home and watch it on TV.
Yeah, Simpson's just staying at home.
Yeah,
so that's
but
fine.
what are you going to do about that guy?
Yeah, who knows? But there's the Flora side's filled. Olney side is full up with people on the both ends, and there's no band tonight because there is homecoming celebration at halftime. But even without the band, there's a big crowd all over the place. Probably some of those band kids are still here too, and it should be a fun night for football. As I said, Flora comes in with a record of 4-1. They are in on they lost 2 weeks ago, but they got back on the winning streak last week against Lawrenceville. The last time we were here, Jamie, we saw Flora knock off Robinson in a real defensive struggle.
That was a fun game, Bruce. That was one of the quickest games I believe you and I had commented at the time that we'd done.
Oh, yeah.
But it was just great defensive football on both sides, and it was a good game to do. And you kind of expect more of that tonight from Flora, don't you?
You're kind of looking for a defensive struggle. Olney is a little bit of a bigger scorer than Robinson. Olney comes in. The only team that really shut them down was Mount Carmel. And, of course, that was non-conference. Where'd my glasses go?
Well, and Olney kind of likes to air the ball out a little bit, or that's been one of their forte in the past was they had a decent mix of pass and run plays.
Yeah, they really didn't specialize. I've never really specialized in anything. They beat KZ Westfield to open the season 19-14 and then knocked off Lawrenceville 41-6. Olney then beat Bridgeport Red Hill 41-8. 2 weeks ago, they were on the road at the Snake Pit, and that's a tough place to win. You know that.
You think?
Yeah, it's a tough place to win. As Mount Carmel knocked off Olney 43-22, and then last week Olney got back into the winning ways, knocking off Marshall 30-18 on the road. So this is a long road trip. This is the fourth game in a row for Olney on the road tonight. Will be,
and that can affect you.
Yeah.
If you're away from home that long, that can start to have its toll. They'll be glad to get back to Richland County.
They'll be back at Olney next week as they'll take on the Paris Tigers. That's basically right now. This weekend against Flora and next weekend against the Paris Tigers. It's going to tell the tale in the Little Illini Conference for 2019, I'm guessing.
Well, we're over halfway through the season already, which kind of blows my mind, Bruce. It seems like just last week you and I were getting started, but that's kind of how high school football goes.
After tonight, it's going to be 2/3 of the way through, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just crazy to me.
Pretty nutty. The Paris Tigers 4-1 overall, 3-1 in conference play, and Flora will, like I said, they're playing Olney next week. Flora will take on Paris in the final week of the season up at Paris. So a lot on the line here tonight. Taking a look at what Flora has done. We talked about the Robinson game a couple of weeks ago. And since then, last week they knocked off Lawrenceville 13-6. Lawrenceville in at 1-4 right now in the LIC. Their one win, however, was the biggest shocker of all. They beat Paris.
And that was 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Lawrenceville beat Paris actually 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks, okay. I remember it.
22-20. That was when Paris had some guys out for disciplinary reasons, and it was kind of an interesting proposition. They had the opportunity to either have the guys set out against Lawrenceville, and they were planning to put half of them out against Lawrenceville, half of them out against Newton the next week. Well, they decided they wanted everybody in against Newton, and then they lost to Lawrenceville when they ended up taking everybody out.
Speaking of guys out, Flora's a little banged up this week.
Missing, I'm understanding, 7 players in total will be out tonight. We do have the national anthem to be played. How about that? A beautiful rendition of our national anthem. I did not catch the name of the singer, but that was a beautiful job on that. I must ask, were you prepared this time, Jamie, for the bombs?
Not going to get me twice, Bruce. Not going to get me twice. This time I was ready.
That's good.
I didn't duck under the counter.
I guess I didn't think you jumped very high. I thought you did okay.
Nope, I was prepared this time.
There you go. There you go. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the opening, the coin toss, and then the opening kickoff right after that. You are watching Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school football. We'll be back right after this.
Life is full of special times, and at Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of them. Growing your family, finding that perfect home, taking that family vacation you've always dreamed about, or starting your own business. At Flora Savings Bank, we keep things simple. Our banking apps allow you to spend less time banking and more time with what matters most. Check out Flora Savings Bank 2.0 and get the best of everything. Caring bankers, great technology, and a bank that cares about community. Stop by the bank or apply online at florasavings.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
There go the Olney Tigers out on the field, the Richland County Olney Tigers. I asked some folks from Richland County what they prefer to be called, and they say Olney.
Well, we're going to mess it up all night because we're so used to Olney, Bruce, from our high school days. That's what we're used to calling them.
Exactly right. And they've been East Richland for probably 25 years or so, and then they became Richland County now in the last few years whenever Noble was pulled into the school. And but that's what I said. I've asked Fred, my buddy, and he said I've asked him which you prefer, and he says, well, you know, we're Richland County. We're Richland County. I asked the sports guys here, and yeah, it's Olney.
Okay, good. So they're not going to be mad at me as they're next to us as I'm saying Olney.
No,
okay.
No, they'll be fine with Olney. As long as they don't care, they figure as long as they're winning, they're all right with it. And you said Olney did win the toss, right?
No, they're receiving.
So Flora won the toss and deferred?
I assume.
Okay.
You have all the info I have when I told you that Olney was receiving. That's all I had.
All right. That's there's the homecoming candidates. They're on the wrong side. Gal's wearing the homecoming sash.
Maybe she's going to get interviewed.
She's on the wrong. Well, I guess she might be over there with your buddy. Yeah.
Got to see a good friend of mine I've not seen in probably 15 years, Bruce. Keith Gibson, originally from Flora.
Right.
Now lives up north. He's got a podcast with his buddy Sam called The Cheap Seats now. Used to be behind the mic. And they are here doing the game, so it's nice catching up with them.
Yeah, that's cool. As the Flora Wolves, as Jamie said, will be kicking off. The Olney Tigers will receive. Flora in the orange jerseys with those cool new silver helmets, silver numerals. Olney in the white jerseys with orange numerals and black trim around.
Almost a bronze helmet. I kind of like it.
That's good looking. That's a bronze helmet, isn't it?
Yeah, I kind of like it.
It's a short, low kick. It's going to be kind of bobbled, but falling on about the 33-yard line. Nice job by the Tigers falling on that. That's Blake Mitchell.
Yeah, because it kind of got bobbled for a minute, Bruce, and that could have been tricky. But the two Tigers in the vicinity did a good job of covering it up.
Hayden Gibson kicking off for the Flora Wolves. As the Wolves will line up in their 4-3 defensive set. Olney with the in the shotgun. They're in the shotgun. This most of the time out of the shotgun, Jamie. Even though they will run and pass pretty equally, they're out of the shotgun most of the time. Long throw deep downfield is incomplete. Caleb Foster in at quarterback here on this series. I am told that Foster will get the first series, and then Austin Nuttall, the junior, will get the second series as they're running two quarterback set.
And that's a good job by Flora on defense. The defender knew he was beat, and he was watching the receiver and stuck his hands up at the last second.
Yeah. Alex Wiles out there on the far right side. Fake handoff, and the quarterback's going to keep it. That's Foster. He's got the sideline. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. But a gain on the play of huge yards.
And Hayden Gibson saved a touchdown there.
Sure did, about a gain of about 45. There is Foster heading right through, and he chugging. They got that sideline, and there wasn't anybody out there.
Nope, sorry, it wasn't Hayden Gibson. That was Daniel Lewis.
Throwing into the corner. Touchdown, Olney. Quinn Miller. Caleb Foster to Quinn Miller from 26 yards. And in 31 seconds, the Olney Tigers have jumped into the lead, 6-0.
Foster likes to throw.
Foster can throw. The thing is, so can Nuttall. As the Tigers will kick it for the extra point. They have the swinging gate set up. Usually the swinging gate setup goes from the left to the right. But this is a right to the left. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
When's the last time we saw a good kick for an extra point, Bruce?
That was a good one from Jonas Burkhart with 31 seconds gone. Olney leads Flora 7-0 back after this.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full-service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all. All custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tales.net.
So the Olney Tigers ready to kick off. Back deep for the Flora Wolves, Michael Bushking, and Daniel Lewis. Bushking will let it bounce, picks it up at the 6, comes straight up the middle, heads to his right. He's got a hole, and he's going to get out past the 25 to around the 26-yard line, and that's where the Wolves will start their first possession of the evening.
Nice return, about 20 yards.
Grant Johnson in the backfield along with Jace Helm, the quarterback. Also, you'll see probably see Alex Wiles out there on the right. Johnson is with the quarterback. The Wolves are in shotgun formation. Jace Helm, the sophomore starting quarterback, and a flag thrown before the first snap.
They got big number 78, Luke Caldwell, to jump.
So offside against the Tigers. I think that's Reed Stevens. 70 rather than 8, 78.
Huh?
70 rather than 78.
I was close. It's early.
Head off to Grant Johnson. He tries the left side. He gets across the 30, pushes the pile forward, and he's going to have first down yardage out at the 40-yard line. Very nice run by Grant Johnson.
That last extra push is what got that.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Flora at the 40. As the Wolves, Jamie said it during the commercial break, Flora got punched in the mouth by the Olney Tigers, trying to respond now, aren't they?
Yeah, they have to.
Johnson in the backfield along with Helm. Hand off to him again. He's got a hole up the middle. He's going to pick up 6, make it 8 yards to around the 47. Make it 7 yards to 47.
Looked like that Olney was guessing something different there. They weren't quite set up for that. Their ends were both splitting away instead of toward the middle.
So 2nd down and 3. They need the midfield stripe for the first down. Clock is on the run. 2nd and 3 at the 47. 7-0 already. The Olney Tigers leading the Flora Wolves. One man split out wide to the left for the Wolves. Handoff again to Johnson. He's caught up in the backfield. That one just took too long to get going, Jamie.
Yeah, Olney's way too quick. You can't have a slow developing play like that. By the time he got it and was trying to make a move, there were 4 Tigers there.
Drew
would call a streak.
Yeah, Drew Howe was trying to block his man, and he kind of got pushed back. What'd you say?
I said there was 4 Tigers there, which you would call a streak. Or
there
a
you go.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
And you didn't even notice.
I didn't even notice. You know, you say streak, and I'm thinking means something else.
I know.
Big play for the Wolves. 3rd down and 3. Fake handoff. Helm's going to try around the right side. He's got the corner, and he's got the first down, and he'll be shoved out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Make it the 41, a gain of 12 on the play.
That was a nice run by Helm. It looked for a minute as if Olney might have him in the backfield, and he eluded the tackler and got around the corner.
So 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of the Olney Tigers. This the Wolves' first possession of the evening. Olney scored on their first possession very quickly. Jared Sun split out wide to the left, hand off to Johnson up the middle. He'll get to the 40 and shove backwards.
That's the same play that Johnson ran for about 8 earlier. Olney was ready for it that time, Bruce.
They were ready up the gut, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. They'd adjusted.
Gain of about maybe a half a yard on the play. Call it second down and a long 9 as we move under 9 minutes remaining here in this first quarter, just underway, and Olney scored 31 seconds in.
Yeah,
second
Flora,
and long. You don't want to get behind the sticks here if you're Flora, Jamie.
No, but you want to eat up clock like you are. Keep that offense off the field, kind of dominate the time of possession.
Hand off to Johnson, tries to get around the left side. He's going to pick up 1, maybe 2. And Jace Helm might be asked to throw the football, and Jace can throw.
I was going to say, which we have seen in the game we did against Robinson, Jace can air it out.
He's got a good arm. Third down and long. Call it third down and 8. Need the 31 for a first down. The football laying on around the 39 of Olney. Plenty of time on the play clock, 16 seconds, as the Wolves are set up.
Yeah.
And they're going to call offside again, I think, against the Olney Tigers. Was it
Beard got a little
Carter Beard?
He had a play call he liked on defense.
Starting freshman starting for the Olney Tigers. Carter Beard, yeah, he was coming in on the stunt. Jamie, you're right.
He was ready. He was,
and he was across the line. So another big boost for the Wolves. That'll make it third down and 3. Need the 31-yard line.
They'd almost be in 4-down territory here, Bruce.
2 men split out wide to the right. Hand off to Johnson. Makes a nice cut. He's going to have first down yardage at about the, I think he has it.
It's going to be close. Let's see where they spot it.
There's the
yes.
The side judge moved to the 30-yard line, and that will be a first down.
Good job by the officials there, Bruce.
There's the replay of the nice spin move in the middle of it by Grant Johnson, making himself some room. Johnson's going to head to the sideline. Hayden Gibson will check in, replacing him. As Jace Helm re-enters the huddle. Coming from the sideline with the play call from Coach Tackett. Brian Tackett, head coach of the Flora Wolves. Handoff goes to Gibson. He cuts up the middle. He's got some nice blocking, and he'll pick up about 5.
Gibson does – this is the second game we've seen from Flora, Bruce, and Gibson does a really good job of falling forward.
Yeah, he's a tall kid, Jamie. He's 5'11" in comparison anyway to Johnson, who is listed at 5'7".
Well, it looks like a play maybe for no gain, but he falls forward and picks up 1 or 2.
Under 7 minutes to go here.
Sounds like a simple thing, but it's not.
No, it's not. You're right. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. On the throw to the right side, it's caught by Bush King, and he's going to get shoved out of bounds. He'll pick up a few. It'll be third down and short for the Wolves.
Really good coverage by Jace Greenwood on that.
Jace Greenwood,
a 6 foot. He didn't get sucked in on that play. He stayed home.
6 foot, 170-pound senior, as Johnson will come back into the ball game. Gibson with a couple of plays there. Third down and 3. Need to get to the 20-yard line. Hand off to Johnson. He gets hit and dropped. There's the big man again in the middle, Reed Stevens.
He's going to be sore by the end of this night, and we are halfway through the first.
And Stevens comes out of the ball game here on this 4th and short. He'll be replaced by Skylar Sutton. A lot of beef in this Olney defensive line. Skylar Sutton at 250 pounds. Stevens 255. So 4th and short. Quarterback sneaking. Yeah, I don't know if he got that.
I'm looking at the side judge. I think he's just shy.
I think he did not make it as well. The official, they give it to him. First down.
Ooh,
Boo, say the Olney fans. Yay, say the Flora
it's
fans.
Hard to tell from our angle.
I got to tell you, I don't think it's that hard.
Be nice. It's early.
First and 10 for Flora. This drive continues. Started with 11.5 minutes to go. They've already burned 6 minutes off the clock. First drive of the game for the Wolves. First and 10 at the 20, hand off to Johnson. He bounces to his left, gets across the 20 to about the 18-yard line.
He's just picking up 3 or 4 at a time, Bruce, just slowly, methodically moving down the field. We've had the one swing pass, I guess you'd call it, by Helm. And besides that, it's been a lot of running right up the gut.
You know, I'm kind of surprised. I guess it's, the difference between two different defenses, but I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen Helm look downfield at all yet.
No, not yet.
The only time he even considered a pass, went back to pass. They just had that the setup for the swing to the right. So Helm in the shotgun. Gets good snap, looks to his left. Now he's throwing downfield. He's got a man. Touchdown, Flora. 19-yard pitch and catch to Jared Sons. And the Wolves cut it to 1. It's 7-6 with 4:36 to go here in this first quarter.
You know, we've seen a lot of firsts this year, Bruce. This is the first high school game I remember where the first 2 touchdowns were passes.
You're about right. Yeah, you're certainly right.
I mean, it seems like this year we've had a lot of – and they're kicking also.
Flora sending John McGee out to kick. It is away, and it is good. That'll tie the football game with 4 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Flora 7, Olney 7. Back after this.
Are you ready for some football? Are you ready for Monday nights to be as exciting as Saturday nights and to leave a cousin's wedding early for Wild Card Weekend? Are you ready to destroy Darryl forever?
Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these 6 planes are ready. This grandpa's ready. Mahomes is ready.
Mahomes is ready.
I just said that. The fans are ready. The teams are ready. Are you ready?
So there you go. The Olney Tigers burned 31 seconds, picking up the first score of the football game. And then Coach Tackett's Flora Wolves burned almost 7 minutes, 6 minutes and 55 seconds to respond.
That was
that's how you draw it up, I suppose.
Yeah, that was quite the drive by Flora. Pretty impressive to come back after, as I thought Olney may have deflated them right away, and Flora's shown a lot of fight. Now let's see if they squib this one again.
Hayden Gibson set to kick it off. It is a short one. That's basically an onside kick gathered by Blaine Fryman. And nice catch out of the air by the lineman. And he wanted to score.
Big boy wanted to run.
Big boy, give me food. Let him eat. Blaine Fryman, the hero. That may be the first time he catches a
Problem
kickoff.
with that is you've now given Olney the football on your 48.
First and 10 for the Tigers at the 48 of Flora. Austin, is that 16 or 15 now, quarterbacking? Handoff, either, it doesn't matter. Handoff goes up the middle. That is Blake Mitchell. That is still Foster in at quarterback. Check that. That's Gavin Dorn on the carry. Dorn, a 5'9", 175-pound junior, remains in the backfield with Foster. Foster to throw. Has the sideline, Quinn Miller. Miller's got the first down as he's going to be knocked down at about the 34-yard line. There's some popping going out there tonight, Jamie.
Some hard hitting. That's what I was getting ready to say. He did a good job holding on that football because Flora came in there and popped him pretty hard as he was moving back inbounds instead of going out of bounds.
2 receivers out to the actually 1 out to the right, 3 to the left. Handoff, trying to get around the left side again with Gavin Dorn. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Good tackle up front, Scott Taylor for the Wolves. Taylor out there along with Sam Duquesne. Also Will Pruitt on that front line. Second down and 10, no gain on the play. Fake handoff. This is going to be a keeper for Foster, and he's got a room again down the sideline. Shoved out of bounds at the 6-yard line. A gain on the play of 28 yards. The Wolves are not seeing the running by the quarterback.
Daniel Lewis almost did not get him tackled before he got in the end zone.
Yeah, he wasn't going out of bounds. He wasn't wanting to go out of bounds. 3:21 to go in the quarter. First quarter, Olney on the drive again. Dorn beside him, handoff to Dorn. He bounces up the middle, inside the 5. Did he get in? Touchdown, Olney! A 6-yard plunge by Gavin Dorn. Dorn's a junior, and he puts Olney up 13-7.
Olney took a minute 20 there. They're slowing down.
Yeah. 3:16 to go here in the first quarter. As Jonas Burkhart prepared to kick it.
Quite a contrast in offensive styles, Bruce.
Oh, you're right. Austin Nuttall, the holder, the kick is away, and it hits the upright and no good. Boy, you don't see that one all that often.
Bears had signed him.
That's not nice at all. So, with the 3:16 to play here in the first quarter, it is Olney 13, Flora 7, back after these. And welcome back to Flora. 13-7 in favor of Olney, and you said it, Jamie. The Olney Tigers, they score in a hurry.
Yeah, it took a minute 20 that time, so they did slow down from their 30 seconds.
That's still pretty quick. As Jonas Burkhart set to kick it away for the Tigers. High end-over-end kick, grabbed it about the 20-yard line. Coming across with it, Daniel Lewis makes a cut. He's going to get to the 30 before he is dropped. Nice pickup of about 10 yards on the return. Jaden Fleming heading off to the sideline with a little frustration. He thought he had him back at the 20. And
initially
Lewis
looked like
lost
no
him.
gain.
Yeah.
And Daniel Lewis made a good move, got free, and picked up 10.
So 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's 13-7 Olney. Flora with their second possession of the game. Jace Helm at the quarterback. Hand off to Grant Johnson. Johnson bounced up the middle. He's going to pick up maybe 2. Maybe not quite 2. Looks like maybe 1. Got to about the football line of scrimmage was the 31, and now it's on about the 32. So we'll give him 1. They've run with some success up the middle. It's kind of confusing. Some inconsistent success up the middle, Jamie.
Yeah, I don't know if it's due to the blocking scheme or what, because at times there's great big holes, and just like there was nothing.
Nothing there.
It collapsed quickly.
Handoff again to Johnson, and he's not getting to the line of scrimmage.
And once again, nothing.
And that was a great stunt there by Levi Seitzinger. Got into the backfield of Flora on that linebacker stunt, number 21. And he picked up he hit him in the backfield, loss of 3. And really makes it a tougher predicament here for Flora to get to the first down. Line to gain's the 41. 2 men split out wide to the left, 2 men split out wide to the right. Johnson in the backfield. Now he goes in motion. Helm by himself. Looks to his left. Has to get away from trouble. Still thinking about throwing, and he's not going to get there. He ran right into Levi Seitzinger again. Levi Seitzinger, 6'2", 175 pounds.
And then on the end of the play, he gets popped pretty good by number 34.
Blake Mitchell.
Yeah, Blake Mitchell.
Now Seitzinger, 21, Blake Mitchell, 34. And the Olney defense responds after their offense gets a touchdown. So with 1:15 to go here in the first quarter, Flora's going to have to boot it away from their own 28-yard line. Back deep's Quinn Miller along with Gavin Dorn. The kick is away. Dorn on the run, lets it bounce. It gets past him. and he'll let it die at the 43. Kick of about 30 yards, net of about 30 yards.
Not a bad punt.
It's not a bad punt. Not a bad punt. It'll be 1st and 10 1st and 10 Olney at their own 43-yard line.
Almost into the first. See what Olney chooses to do with the couple plays. They could run two, may just run one.
It's Caleb Foster still in at quarterback. I was told before the game that they were going to be switching quarterbacks. They have yet to do so. Hand off to Dorn. He bounces off of a potential tackler. Dropped at about the 47-yard line. A pink flag?
I'm going to tell you what I thought it was at first. Whenever Dorn got hit hard, and I thought it was a ball marker in case it came loose.
Yeah,
spot of the fumble.
the sandbags they throw.
Yeah, but apparently it's a really
beanbags.
Someone washed his flag with some red shirts, or I don't know.
This must be a particular. This must be a anti-cancer night because you've got pink.
Is it breast cancer?
The breast cancer awareness night or prostate cancer. So that'd be breast cancer with pink, right?
Yep.
So it's a holding penalty, and it was in the backfield, so it's going to push the football all the way back to the 33, 1st down and 20 for the Tigers. Fake handoff again on the run. It's Foster, and he'll pick up about 3, 4 maybe across the 35 to around the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 16. They need to get across midfield to the 47 of Flora. 3 men trips out to the right. Now they'll move back in. Jaden Fleming heading inside a little bit to the slot. Hand off to Dorn. Gets past 1 man at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet. And he's going to get dropped at about the 46-yard line. Pickup of around 10 on the play. Gavin Dorn's pretty fast, isn't he, Jamie?
Yes, he is. He took that 2nd and 17 and gave him a 3rd and 7 or 8.
So there's the end of the first quarter. Olney leads Flora 13-7. Back after these.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
And welcome back here to Flora as we take a short break following the end of the first quarter. When we do play again, Olney will be looking at a 3rd down and about 7 from their own 46-yard line. You got to get to the 47 of Flora. A couple of other scores from around the area. Heron and Massac County tied 7-7 late in the first quarter. Anna Jonesboro and Pinckneyville tied up after 1 at 0, no score. And DuQuoin leads Sparta 7-0 after 1 quarter as well. Cardinals lost today, of course. If you hadn't heard, Cardinals lost 3-0 this afternoon.
I'd heard.
Yeah, I kind of figured you'd heard. I had too. Tim Allred listening up in Louisville tonight. Hi, Tim. How you doing? As Olney looks to the sideline, making sure everybody's on the right page. As it remains Foster at quarterback. Catch will be a 1st down. Catch made by Braden Bergener. Braden Bergener picks up they needed 7 and they get about 12.
That's a pretty gutsy pass call right over the middle.
Yeah. It worked, though.
Yeah, it worked nicely.
Caleb Foster, the senior, having a nice football game from his quarterback position and really running the ball as well. Dorn with it, hitting the backfield, bounces through traffic, picks up a yard, and it'll be 2nd down and 9. Yeah, Caleb Foster got hurt earlier this season, and then Austin Nuttall came into play, threw 3 touchdown passes on his first 3 passes.
That's a pretty good average.
That's a pretty good average. Trips to the left again. Back to throw is Foster. Throws to the left side. It is gathered, and first down yardage for Bryce Connor if they give it to him where he caught it.
Well, but he made his own move backwards, so they shouldn't give it to him where
They're
he caught
moving
it.
him.
He went. I know. I'm saying they shouldn't. Watch him move backwards on his own.
Okay, he caught it about the
See, he
29,
took a
yeah, and then
step
he did back up.
Yep.
You're right. So they give him the football at the 30. It is enough for a first down. Olney leads by 6.
And I had heard Olney likes to pass this year,
Oh, they're doing that.
as I mentioned in the pregame.
Foster hands it to Dorn, a flag in the air.
Early.
Dorn is held on, and they knock him around and drop him rudely. That's probably going to be an illegal motion, but it might be someone lining up offside. It was thrown immediately.
So it could be. Well, what the back judge holding? It was the early holding flag last time.
The referee, the white hat was throwing that early holding. False start against, actually illegal shift against the Olney Tigers. So that'll move it. Do you take the 5 yards, or do you
No,
you got to take the results of the play, don't you?
Yeah, you take the results of the play. You got waits it down. You got him behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm surprised they're even still talking about it.
Yeah, you don't let him.
Second and 17 versus first and 14.
Yeah, decline.
First and 15.
Yeah,
Of course
it.
you declined it. Loss of 7 on the play. So yeah, big play for the Flora defense.
I'm with you. I'm not sure what took so long.
I don't know. Caleb Foster at the quarterback. He's got Gavin Dorn beside him. Twins each way, and another false start. This time
it's get encroachment.
Trey Zudi, or was it encroachment, you say?
Yeah, maybe offsides.
We'll see. If they enter it's a false start. If you enter the neutral zone, I know what you're saying, but if you stay out of the neutral zone, it's not encroachment.
I think the guy jumped because the Flora defender was in there.
Well, I know, but if the Florida defender never got in the neutral zone.
In high school, you call it right away when you cross the line.
That's what I'm saying. He never crossed the line. Oh, did he cross the line?
Yeah, he crossed the line.
Either way, it's a loss of 5. Second down and long. Pass to Dorn. He's got the corner on the right side. He's still on his feet. He's inside the 30 to around the 28-yard line.
He's going to be really close.
Yeah, that's a big pickup on the play. Picked up, it was second down and about 24. And picks up all the way to make it third down and about 7. So pick up about 17 yards on the play. Second and 22.
Man, Dorn's fast
all the way to third and 7.
Isn't he?
Yeah, he does. Third and 7. He is quick. Caleb Foster, the quarterback. Checks his wrist. Looks to his left. Now over the middle and to his left. The catch is made. He is hitting guys all over the place. Jace Greenwood on the catch, and I tell you what,
Foster's putting it right on their numbers.
And the thing is, he's also going down his progressions, Jamie. You can watch him looking down the field.
Down.
That's pretty good for a high school quarterback.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Trips to the right, one to the left. That's Greenwood on the left. Hand off to Dorn. Dorn bounces to his right, cuts back against the grain, still on his feet inside the 5. And going to be near first down yardage. I don't think he quite made it. Pick up a 9 on the play. It will be a second down and short. 9:45 remaining in the first quarter. This is Olney's third drive of the game. They're 2-0, or they're 2 for 2 on scoring touchdowns. Looking to go 3 for 3.
This is the longest we've went without a score.
No handoff. He pulls it back, and Foster's not going to make it. Hit out there by Drew Howe, along with Grant Johnson on the tackle.
Kept him short of the stick.
Yeah, needed about a yard for the stick, picked up nothing. So 3rd down and 1. Football laying about the 3-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. They've been shotgun all night long. Hand off to Dorn. Bounces forward. Nice blocking on that right side of the line. I think he's going to have close to 1st down yardage. If so, it'll be goal to go.
Gave him, 1st down.
So 1st and goal from the 2. 8:56 remaining in the quarter. Now he's under center. Hands it off to Dorn. Dorn on the left side did not get in. That left side of that defensive line holds along with some help. Nice help by Daniel Lewis.
Well, that side in the last 4 plays has given up 1 yard.
That's right. So 2nd and goal. I bet you Flora would like to have another one of those holding penalties or
I bet you're right.
False starts. Big beef in the backfield. It'll be he's throwing to his left. Foster's going to try to keep it, and he gets in for the score. Hayden Gibson had a shot at him in the backfield, and Foster broke the tackle and plunges in from 2 yards out for the touchdown.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to be tackled right there.
Yeah, Hayden Gibson had a shot at him and couldn't wrap up. So they'll bring in Jonas Burkhart, who hit the upright, almost broke that upright on the
made one, then hit the upright.
Almost broke that west upright. Good snap, placement, and the kick is good. With 8 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the 1st half. And Olney leads Flora 27. Back after this.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building Center on Route 45 and Wolfsville. It's a cool place.
Olney's ready to go as Jonas Burkhart stands awaiting the football from the stripes. Back deep, Michael Bush King along with Daniel Lewis. As the Olney Tigers have taken control, they lead by 13, 2 touchdowns. That's going to be Jared Sons gathering. He heads up the next nice run back across the 30 to about the 32-yard line from his own 15. And the Flora Wolves starting 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. They need to stay up with Olney, don't they, Jamie?
Yes, they do. The way Olney's offense is moving the ball, I know it's still early in the game, but it's critical for Flora to march down and score here.
Olney's 3 for 3 touchdowns, 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. And the Flora Wolves got to score to keep up. 1-man split to each side. Man in motion is Johnson. Handoff goes to, I believe, Jared Sons.
And Olney's really, their defensive front starting to control that line.
Check that. That was John McGee running, I believe so. Under 8 minutes to go here in this pretty fast-paced 1st half. It's 20-7 in favor of Olney.
We have seen some quick games here.
We have seen some fast ball games. Jace Helm, number 11, the quarterback in the shotgun. He's got Grant Johnson next to him in the backfield. Handoff goes to Johnson. He bounces through and does not get much. That was a gain of 1 on the first play and about a gain of 1 on the second.
The past 2 series by Flora, that's not been there. It was there the first series. Now it's gone.
The Olney Tiger, Richland County Tigers making adjustments. Pickup of about 2 on the play instead of 1. Make it 3rd down and 7. They need to get across the 40-yard line for a first down. Need about the 41. Football leg on the near the 35. Long 6, short 7. Nobody in the backfield with Helm. And he's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to get across the 35 to about the 38. Stopped probably 3 yards from the first down.
And you just can't give it to Olney here.
They're going to give it to Olney here.
You're forced. You're forced to punt. You can't take the chance.
Yeah, you got to kick it away.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Quinn Miller back along with Gavin Dorn. Miller a junior, Dorn a senior. Pardon me, Dorn a junior as well, a couple juniors. Of course, the Flora kicker is Jace Helm. So you never know if he would want to perform some shenanigans. Good kick, takes a Flora bounce inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. And that's where the Olney Tigers will begin their 4th possession of the football game. 6:06 to go in the first half. The way Olney's been scoring, that's enough time, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
Neither team has taken a timeout as yet tonight.
No turnovers either.
Oh, yeah, now that you mention it.
Been a pretty clean football game. Only a couple penalties.
I think Flora has not yet committed a penalty.
Nope,
Only with 2 or 3,
Olney.
yeah. Back to throw.
Oh,
Foster's got his man. Oh, there's your turnover you were talking about. Picked off on the deflection by Daniel Lewis, and he's going to get all the way up to the 30-yard line. What a huge turn of events for the Wolves as Jaden Fleming, the intended receiver, went off of his hands.
Just a little high. He had him.
Directly into the waiting arms of Daniel Lewis. And boy, oh boy, you know Flora needed that.
Doesn't get much easier than that for Daniel Lewis.
No. It's like tossing him a Pepsi out of the cooler there, wasn't it?
Yeah, he kind of floated that one just a little bit because he had the man open.
Coming in late on the defense, Jacob Hawkins also helping out there. May have affected the play. 5:55 to go in the half. Helm hands it to Johnson. He's got the left side. And I thought he had the corner, but coming from inside to get him, I believe it was Aiden Foster.
Olney's pretty quick side to side.
Aiden Foster along with Blaine Reed Stevens. Yeah, the defensive lineman from the middle of the field got to the outside to get him.
Because it looked like going to be a big play, and he got
They were blocking down on. They had the ends blocked, but it was the interior guys. That is great pursuit. You're right, Jamie. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 for the Wolves. Double wingback set, 1-man split to each side. Handoff this time to Lewis. Lewis isn't going to get much. Gets across the 30.
They're going to have to try something different.
Alex Wiles was split out wide to the right, working against Quinn Miller. And they looked like they were out there just kind of hanging out and having a conversation.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing? Homecoming, you got a date for tomorrow night? Oh, yeah, sure. Of course I do. So, 3rd down and about 7. Make it a long 6 for the Wolves. Fake the handoff. Well, Helm's going to try to get around. There's holding. And Helm's going to get stopped short. 2 different flags as you could see the holding from here, couldn't you?
I called it holding. It was a tackle. he took it into the ground.
I think there were 2 of them. Because I think there was one out here on the edge.
Right here
on the
in
edge
the backfield in front of us. And
the one in the backfield, you had one over here on the
right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy.
So that is a spot foul if Olney takes it. They do. They were looking at either 4th down and 4, but they're going to make it 3rd down and a chunk.
And they knew that, knowing that Flora was going to go for it that deep into Olney territory.
So 3rd down and 20. That's a costly penalty. The Wolves are going to have to open it up.
Well, it was costly because I think Helm was already by him anyways.
Wolves haven't really thrown deep very much other than the touchdown. Helm to throw now. He looks to his left. He's got a man, and it's overthrown. I believe that was Bush King over there on the left side. And he kind of had a step, Jamie, but
it was going to have to be.
He was going to have to
lead him by a couple steps.
That'd be a perfect throw for it to get to him. I believe penalty against the Olney Tigers. I didn't see what it was. They're talking to the Flora Wolves. See what the.
We have a late flag.
Well, I'm trying to. And now the officials are a little confused where they're wanting to mark it off from. They're marking it from the spot. 5-yard penalty. It is defensive holding. That'll be replay third down. They took the automatic first down out of defensive holding in the last year or two. So Flora gets another chance. Where was that flag?
I never saw it. But we're used to looking for the bright yellow.
Yeah, it might have been pink. Helm in the shotgun. Looks to his right. He's on traffic.
Good call.
And he throws it away. He had Alex Wiles, but the way another flag holding against Flora.
You know what he didn't have? Time.
No. Holding against the Wolves, I think that one's going to go against Jaron Borders.
We were just talking about no turnovers, few penalties, and now that's all we have.
What happened?
I mentioned it.
What happened? There were no turnovers. Then we had the turnover.
Had 2 penalties.
And no more than 2, 3 in a row.
No, I meant at the time we only had 2.
Yeah,
And now
3
we've had
since
a turnover and 3 penalties.
That was 4 plays ago.
Yeah.
So, 4th down. They'll from the same spot as Olney declines the penalty. Helm will punt it away. Nobody back deep for the Tigers. Now they're going to send Bergener back deep, and the kick is away. Takes a Flora bounce inside the 15, near the 10, and good kick. Pins the Olney Tigers back deep with 4 minutes remaining.
About the 5-yard, Bruce.
Oh, I'm off on my yard lines, aren't I? I'm sorry. You're right.
Because that hit and kept spinning. Going to mark it on the 6.
There you go. 1st and 10 at the 6 for the Tigers. Flora would love to get another pick. And Olney may take a timeout here as they look like the wrong personnel. 14 seconds to go. They still have time to get the playoff. Gavin Dorn in the backfield along with Caleb Foster. Handoff goes to
early
Dorn.
Flag. That's going to be false start.
Yeah, it is false start against the Tigers.
Remind me to stay quiet next time.
It's at 5 plays in a row, 5 out of 6.
Or a fast-paced, nice-flowing game.
5 out of 6 plays with either a turnover or a penalty. And they're all legitimate.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying
We've
that.
seen them.
So now here's the danger. Your quarterback and well, I guess unless he goes under center, but he's not, are in the end zone.
That's right. 1st and 13, handoff straight up the gut. Gavin Dorn, nice run. He's going to pick up about 10 and gets the Tigers out of trouble.
Made that look pretty simple.
Tigers are going into hurry up. As they, though there's about 3.5 minutes to go, they do have their full complement of timeouts. Dorn on the run out to the 15. He's going to be stopped about a yard short of the first down. 20-7, the Olney Tigers leading the Flora Wolves. Both these teams 4-1. A battle for first place in the LIC. Hand off to Dorn. He gets enough for the first down to about the 18.
That was just a heavy dose of Dorn there for a couple plays.
Yeah, they want to give Foster a little bit of room before he airs it out. And actually, you're right, that pick earlier, that was probably his worst looking pass of the night. It fluttered and was high, and he'll throw this time. It's caught. Catch made by Braden Bergner, and he's going to be brought down with a gain of about 18 yards. Out near the 35-yard line. Call it the 34.
Olney's went from being pinned in the end zone to moving up pretty well.
Now 3 minutes to go on the game clock here in the first half. Clock is moving.
Flora going with a 3-man front.
Yeah, and they're a little bit shy on
got a
defenders
hit
on the
on
other
him.
side as he overthrows the intended receiver, intended for Jace Greenwood. But yeah, you're right. The Wolves were finally able to get a helmet on Caleb Foster.
Off the 3-man front, nonetheless.
3-man front along with some help there from Bo Probst.
Yeah, he kind of snuck up for a stunt.
Yeah. So 2nd and 10. Clock stops on the incompletion. Handoff to Dorn. He'll pick up about 3. Across the 35 to around the 37-yard line. That'll make up a third down now and 7. Clock is on the run. Only with their full slew of 3 timeouts.
I don't think they're that concerned.
I think you're right.
I think they're happy with how they're moving the ball and the way the game's going for them.
Wait till they get into the Flora half the field before they think about burning those?
They must. I don't know.
Back to throw. Throws to his right. It's caught. Nice move.
Got the
and
first.
a first down across the 45.
Without that move, they don't get the first down.
Pickup of about 8 on the play out to the 46-yard line. Now they're being a little bit more conservative on time as there's 1:50 to go. Still not across the midfield stripe. Throw to the right side, incomplete.
Again. Not hard, but it looked like that someone got an arm up there on his arm.
As Grant Johnson got into the backfield to create a little bit of havoc. 1:45 to go here in the half. They've moved from their own 6-yard line, the Tigers have. Their own 6 out here to the 46 in about 2 minutes. Over the middle, it is caught. And a late flag.
Yeah, what's that?
Late flag, it'll be holding against Olney. 72, Blaine Fryman. Well, that was after that flag came out after the pass was already thrown from the spot. That's going to be huge. That'll knock it back all the way to the 32-yard line and would bring up a second down and a bunch. He went from the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what he did.
He went from, I don't know what he did either.
Because he sort of paused,
from the
maybe.
spot, he went about 8 yards. From the line of scrimmage, he went 12.
Yeah.
You tell me.
He split the difference.
He split the difference. There you go. All right. Back to throw off to Dorn. He's got some room out on the left side. He's got the sideline. He bounces off a player, and he's going to be close to the first down. He's got the first down across midfield, all the way across the 40 to the Flora 39-yard line.
McGee saved a touchdown there. Sporn had that spin. Dorn had that spin move. Another flag?
Yeah, there's a flag right out in front of the Olney bench.
Cow.
That might be a face mask or something on Flora. We'll see. But I just saw the holding against Olney. Oh, the humanity, say the Olney fans in front of us.
Well, the issue is they're coming out late.
Yeah. So, from the spot of that foul, it should be back. There you go, on the 36-yard line. So now it'll be second down and 20. They did burn, however, about 15 seconds of clock. Gavin Dorn would say, hey, just do that one again. That was fun. Trips to the right. Dorn to the right. He catches on the flare. He's still on his feet across the 40, across midfield, and shoved out of bounds at around the 45-yard line. So it's going to end up being 3rd down and 2 after all of that. 3rd and 1.
So Dorn's basically a penalty-killing machine.
He stepped out before I thought he did. So it's going to be 3rd down
I
and
thought
about
it was
4.
another 5 yards
Yeah,
down.
I did too. He must have, well, we're not on that side.
No, we can't see over there.
Clock stopped after he stepped out of bounds with 1:21 to go. Fake handoff. It'll be Foster on the keeper. He's got the 1st down. He's across the 40, across the 30, and he's still on his feet. Breaking tackles down the sideline. What a strong run. What a strong run by Caleb Foster, the 6'1", 180-pounder.
You know, Olney's ran that play is that the 4th time or 3rd time now? And Flora's not
3.
catching that. They're not seeing that play develop.
He just fakes the handoff to Dorn, and off he goes. And they've yet to use a timeout, Jamie.
Why would you?
A minute to go here in the 1st half. Back to throw is Foster. To his right, incomplete. Intended for Quinn Miller. And that'll stop the clock with 55 seconds to go. The Flora defense right now in bend but don't break. They are bending.
This has been a very weird last 6 minutes.
Really kind of has.
Yeah.
Turned into the penalty festival after we talked about how clean it had been.
And big plays. It's either a penalty or a great big play.
Foster on the run again, straight up the middle. He's got plenty of yardage out to about the 14.
Now we'll see a timeout.
And looking at 2nd down and about 3 or 4.
No timeout.
Clock is running with 39 seconds to go. I'm kind of surprised. I'm like you, Jamie. I thought they'd, he still has 3. Matt Music, head coach of Olney, has 3 in his pocket. Hands it to Dorn. Dorn off the left side, inside the 10. Inside or at the 6-yard line. Clock stops with the 1st down with 21 seconds to go. And timeout is now taken by Olney. They take their first timeout inside the 5-yard line. 21 seconds to go. They lead 20-7. We'll take a timeout as well. Back to Flora, Dancy Field right after these.
I just can't imagine us not sitting around this table together.
This is LA!
So we don't have our own kitchen or bathroom?
No. We all share.
It just got better.
We're just in time.
You guys are gonna join?
Should we give it a chance?
Tigers are out. They're ready to go, Jamie. The Flora Wolves probably going to take full advantage of the entire timeout, I would think, here. They have this drive started back at the 6-yard line with about 4 minutes to go. Tigers have moved 88 yards in 3 minutes and 40 seconds, thereabout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Foster, the quarterback, takes the snap, looks to his left, throws there, touchdown! Olney. That catch made by Jace Greenwood. The defender fell down. Looked like it was Jacob Hawkins out there. Fell down as Greenwood made the cut to the corner. And all of a sudden, what was a 7-7 game, about 5 minutes in, 6 minutes into the first half, Olney has taken control. They lead 26-7. They're going to try to make it a 20-point lead with this extra point attempt from Jonas Burkhart.
Yeah, 3 unanswered touchdowns will do that.
That'll do that. That's how the math works. Kick is away. Kick hits the upright again, bounces in. You know, you can go years without seeing a high school kick hit the upright, and we've seen it twice tonight. Olney goes up 27-7. We'll be back after this message.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
Welcome back here to Flora Dancy Field near the campus of Flora High School. I guess, like we said, this counts as the campus, right?
We're counting it.
We're counting it. And the Olney Tigers have scored 3 touchdowns in a row to jump out to a 27-7 lead, and there's just 12 seconds or so in the first half remaining. Of course, we've seen Flora with 12 seconds to go in the half score pretty good.
Yeah,
Coming up
Jace
the middle,
Helm.
nice run by Michael Bush King.
We saw Helm with a 60-yard touchdown pass,
Yeah.
and we thought they should be kneeling out to in the half.
Right now, it'd be about a 70-yard touchdown throw from with 8 seconds to go. And Flora's got plenty of timeouts too if they can pick up 10 or 15 yards. And
There's 8 seconds.
time for 2, right? Maybe. I might just.
Not if you go for a long pass.
No, you got a point. Split wide out to the left, one man. And the handoff will go to Johnson. He bounces out of traffic. He's going to get a first down. And the half ends on the nice run by Grant Johnson, about a 13-yard gain. But the Olney Tigers, with a terrifically efficient first half, lead the Flora Wolves at halftime 27-7. They've got homecoming activities coming up and all kinds of different things going on here at Flora. We're going to check scores from around the area, give you the scoring from here. And Jamie and I'll be back here shortly on Wabash Catch TV. Back after this.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman, Judy Reed, and Brandon Klein, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and to add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. In Salem, call Brandy Drinkpool. At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at carnabysquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It's time to let go.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meager Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meager's offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meager's also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meager's is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meager's Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard-to-find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
We're now going to Chicago, where it looks like football weather this Sunday morning.
This just happened with Cleveland.
Mayfield fires! This is NFL Game Day highlights. Let's get it going.
Touchdown, Amari Cooper!
Because I talked to him. He called up.
And he got to go!
There we go.
We got you covered from morning to night. NFL Game Day, Sunday at 9, only on NFL Network.
Established in 1945 by farmers and folks like you, the primary goal of South Central FS has always been to improve the profitability of farming. And with a focus on service and safety, FS Propane is committed to keeping your system and appliances running efficiently. FS is a local full-service propane company offering you expert tank installation and system maintenance, as well as dedicated seasonal service. So when it comes to managing your propane needs, look to the experts. Look to South Central FS.
Life is full of special times, and at Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of them. Growing your family, finding that perfect home, taking that family vacation you've always dreamed about, or starting your own business. At Flora Savings Bank, we keep things simple. Our banking apps allow you to spend less time banking and more time with what matters most. Check out Flora Savings Bank 2.0 and get the best of everything. Caring bankers, great technology, and a bank that cares about community. Stop by the bank or apply online at florasavings.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tails is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all. All custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tails.net.
Are you ready for some football? Are you ready for Monday nights to be as exciting as Saturday nights and to leave a cousin's wedding early for Wild Card Weekend? Are you ready to destroy Daryl forever?
Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these 6 planes are ready. This grandpa's ready. Mahomes is ready.
Mahomes is ready.
I just said that. The fans are ready. The teams are ready. Are you ready?
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome to Zing Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zing Building Center on Route 45 and Louisville. It's a cool place.
I just can't imagine us not sitting around this table together.
This is LA!
So we don't have our own kitchen or bathroom?
No. We all share. It just got better. We're just in time.
You guys are gonna join?
Should we give it a chance?
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman, Judy Reed, and Brandon Klein, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and to add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. In Salem, call Brandy Drink Pool.
At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at carnabysquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield.
And welcome back here to Dancy Field on the campus of Flora High School. Bruce Dickey here along with Jamie Hodges here on Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school football tonight. By the way, next Friday night we'll be in Salem as the Carlisle Indians will travel to take on the Salem Wildcats in Cahokia Conference play. And Jamie, the Olney Tigers lead here 27-7. How did they get here?
Well, Bruce, to start the game, Olney scored with 11:29 to go in the first, so little over 30 seconds into the game. It was a 26-yard pass from Foster to Miller. The extra point kick was good, which made it 7-0 Olney. Then, with 4:36 to go in the first, Jace Helm had a 19-yard pass to Sons. The extra point for Flora was good, made it 7-all. Then with 3:16 to go in the first, Dorn had a 6-yard run for Olney. The extra point went off the upright and out, so the score was 13-7 Olney. Then in the second, with 8:18 to go, Foster had a 2-yard run for Olney. The extra point hit the upright and went in good, made it 20-7 Olney. And then with 11 seconds to go in the half, it was a 6-yard pass from Foster to Greenwood. The kick was good, and our score stands at 27-7 Olney over Flora.
Most of these other scores that I have are either at the half or maybe early third quarter. Elsewhere in the Little Illini Conference tonight, Paris leads Marshall 14-0. It's Newton over Robinson 7-0. Boy, that Robinson defense, they do keep them low scoring, don't they?
They do. They're quick and fast.
Newton's a good scoring team. Elsewhere in the Black Diamond Conference, Fairfield over Hamilton County, 24-0. Carmine leads El Dorado at the half, 14-8. It's Cesar Valier over Johnston City, 20-6. Edwards County and Christopher are tied at 12, and at halftime, Chester going to be a running second half at Chester. Chester over Vienna, 40-0.
At the half?
At the half. In the Cahokia Conference, Breeze Central leads Redbud 14-7. It's Trenton Westland over Carlisle 21-7. And Salem playing out of conference tonight. They are playing Charleston. They lead the Trojans of Charleston 21-14. See if I have any other updated scores from around of interest to you folks. Probably not. Carbondale over Marion 21-7. I'm going to go ahead anyway. The Belleville-Altoff over Marion. Carbondale over Mount Vernon 21-7. Belleville-Altoff over Marion 21-20. And Cahokia leads Centralia 14-7. So the Olney Tigers will kick it away here to start the second half. Back deep for Flora, it's Michael Bush-King along with Jared Sons.
And Flora needs to score and
Daniel
score
Lewis.
quick.
Can go with a good return right here. Jonas Burkhart kicks it, and that's a dandy. It forces it. I'll tell you what, it forces Sons back. He picks it up after the drop, goes up the middle. He may be free. One man to beat. Makes a move on the kicker and gets away from him, but the kicker held him up long enough for the rest of the Tigers to catch up. But what a great run back for Jared Sons. Sometimes, Jamie, that little drop of the football messes with everybody's rhythm and gave him a hole.
Yeah, and the kicker slowed him up just enough to let the other help catch him from behind.
But an outstanding return for the Flora Wolves. They're in business at the 28-yard line of Olney.
Just said they need to score and score quick to get back in this game.
That'll give you a shot of adrenaline, that's for sure. Jace Helm at the quarterback spot. Hands off to Grant Johnson, the tailback. He'll bounce around the left side. He's going to pick up some nice yardage. Picks up 3. 3 yards in a cloud of dust to make you 4th and 1.
When he pops to that side, it looks to us like he's getting a lot of yards.
I was thinking he was 7 or 8 yards down to
downfield. I'm with you.
As it is, it'll be a gain of 3, football laying on the 25-yard line of the Olney Tigers. Wolves have not passed all that much tonight. They did score by a pass, and then Helm will try to get around the left end and coming out of nowhere to get him. Nice job by Caleb Foster, the quarterback, doing a nice defensive job that time.
He got right through there because that looked like it was going to be a good play for Helm, like he was taking a page out of Foster's playbook.
Picked up about half a yard. You know, this is going to be 4-down territory for Flora. Down by 3 scores like they are. They need some points. It's 27-7 early in the third quarter.
I'd send a couple guys to that wide right side and throw it up there to him.
He's got Alex Wiles split out wide to the right. 2 backs in the backfield with him. Head off to Bush King, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets knocked backwards.
See, I think sometimes high school football coaches outthink themselves, Bruce. There's no reason to go that short side as quick as Olney is, side to side. You go to the big side and hope to pick up a couple yards and at least cut a little bit off of it.
You make good sense because you really, when you're going, it's 18 yards between the hash marks. So you're basically limiting yourself to only about.
And they were on the far hash.
Yeah, you've only got about 18 yards outside that hash. They're on that far hash now. It's 4th down and 9. Back to throw is Helm. He looks over the middle. Now he's going to try to run. Gets away from one man. The ball comes free. And Flora's going to fall on it, but it's not going to matter. As that was 4th down, and it'll be Olney football wherever that ball ended up. Flora fell on it back at their own 39-yard line, but a loss of 5 on the play. And that nice kickoff return goes awry.
And that was Levi Sightsinger coming in there and getting Helm and popping that ball loose.
1st and 10 for Olney at their own 39-yard line. So not only did they stop the Wolves after that nice return, they moved the ball 10 yards in their direction. That's got to be frustrating if you're a Flora Wolf fan. So handoff goes to the man coming across. That's Braden Bergener. He's got a lot of room. He busts up the middle, and he's going to get across midfield to inside the 35-yard line, or at the 35-yard line of the Wolves.
Out of instinct, I was looking for a pink flag.
I kind of was too. That's a gain of about 30 yards. Nice play by the Tigers. That's the first time they've run the little sweep to Bergener tonight.
Yeah, I don't recall calling his name out yet. Man, he was quick.
Fake handoff to Dorn. Foster's going to keep it, and a nice tackle cut across the middle there by Landon Back for the Wolves. Back's a 6'2", 240-pound junior. And the Tigers have something going in this no-huddle offense. Back to throw is Foster. Looks down the middle. The ball tipped away. Intended. Actually had a couple of guys down there. Quinn Miller, I think, was the intended receiver, but also in the area, Jaden Fleming. And the defenders on Jaden Fleming were able to go up and knock it away from Quinn Miller.
Well, in that first quarter, Foster was passing over the middle, kind of at will. And Flora has adjusted to covering the middle of the field on those pass plays really well now, Bruce.
Third down and 9 for the Tigers. With their kicker, I don't think he's got this long a leg. Back to throw is Foster, and he throws it away, intended off to the right side to Braden Bergener. And would Olney go for it here on 4th and 9?
It's an interesting part of the field.
4th and 9 at about the 34-yard line. They need to get up to the 25.
As good as their defense has played, it's almost a 50-50 decision if I'm the coach.
It's the first time Olney's been stopped for
tonight
on 3rd down. They will try to convert 4th, so they're not quite stopped yet, are they? Twins to each side. Got Dorn in the backfield. Back to throw, looks to his right. Catch is made. Miller gets away from one. Still on his feet. A flag is thrown. Let's see what that is. I'm guessing that might be holding on the other receiver that was out there on that side, but the flag was well downfield. I'm listening to the radio guys. They're saying illegal block holding against the Tigers. That is declined. It'll be 1st down for Flora from the end of the play, which is about the 37-yard line. So the two teams trade possessions here in about the first 3 minutes and 16 seconds of the second half. Flora will get it. They just lost the advantage of field position, Jamie.
Yeah, kind of an interesting first offensive series for each team, Bruce, to start this second half.
Helm in the shotguns, got Johnson beside him. Fakes the handoff, throws out. It's caught by Mikel Bush-King. Makes a nice move back to the middle, grabbed it about the 40-yard line. He'll be dropped there after a gain of about 5.
Unfortunately, that was a good pass out, and he was open. It was going to be a good play, but Flora had one blocker for 2 guys, and that usually doesn't work out well.
That makes it tricky.
It's tricky.
2nd down and 6. Upcoming for the Flora Wolves. Pick up 4 on every play, you'll be fine. You just make sure you got enough time to score 3 times.
Right, correct.
They're down by 3 scores. Helm puts him down out of the shotgun, looks to his left, throws that direction. He's got his man. Caught and out to about the 48-yard line. Nice play. I was thinking it was Jacob Hawkins. No, I'm sorry. It was John McGee.
McGee's seen a lot of action tonight.
So 1st and 10 for Flora at their own 47-yard line. Wolves methodically moving down the field. Split out wide to the right is Alex Wiles. Helm looks at the defense, hands it off to Johnson. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he's lucky to come out of there with the football. They had a hold of his arm that had a hold of the football and were spinning him around with it, Jamie.
Yeah,
good tight grip.
That run play's just not been there.
And a clock stoppage for an equipment fix as they fix the shoulder pad on Grant Johnson. We're ready to go. Helm back to throw. He looks deep. He's got Smith King deep, and the Bush King is caught. Touchdown, Flora. Mikel Bush King. And the Flora Wolves drew it up. 53-yard catch and run, and most of it throw. He's going to catch it inside the 10-yard line and gets into the end zone. Outran Quinn Miller.
Helm wound up on that one, didn't he?
Well, he sure did. He got out of traffic and then zoomed it down. So with 6:57 to go here in the third, Flora trying to get back into it. Good snap. Kick is away, and it is good. John McGee with the kick. So with 6:57 to go in the third, brand new ball game. Olney 27, Flora 14.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
So a bit of a surprise, Jamie, after the Flora Wolves could not do anything. Went backwards on their first possession of the second half. They with beautiful field position, they go backwards and trade possessions with the Olney Tigers. Flora gets it back and get a first down, and then the long bomb. Touchdown to Bush King.
Boy, and he hit him right in stride, too, Bruce.
Sure did. Jace Helm can throw the ball, ladies and gentlemen.
Just a sophomore, right?
Just sophomore. Hayden Gibson to kick it for Flora. It's a squibber, going to be grabbed at about the 35-yard line. Not much room for Jace Greenwood. And that's where the Olney Tigers will begin their next possession. 6:54 to go here in quarter number 3. 27-14 in favor of the Olney Tigers. So if you're Coach Matt Music for the Tigers, you start throwing the ball, try to get some more points, or are you going to hand it off and burn clock?
Go for more points. The way your offense ran in the first half, I'd do the same thing with that halfway hurry up they run that they're very comfortable with.
2 receivers each direction. The handoff goes to Dorn. Gavin Dorn is going to pick up maybe a couple of yards. It's up to about the 37-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will scoot in a little bit, make it a little tighter formation. And back to throw is Foster. Has his man deep over the hands of the intended receiver. Intended out there for Quinn Miller. And he had room.
That's 3 or 4 we've seen him kind of float. I don't know if he's starting to get more pressure.
Get a little colder. Maybe the football has been deflated.
It's the fireworks.
It's the fireworks. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Back to throws again, Foster. He's got his man deep again and knocked away from Jaden Fleming. Outstanding defensive effort there by Jacob Hawkins. Hawkins along with Mikel Bush King knocking that thing away.
Yeah, that was incredibly good defense, forcing Olney to punt for the first time tonight.
Back to kick for the Tigers, Quinn Miller. I was watching him earlier. He was able to get it about 30, 35 yards. He's looking around. He's got a problem. Yell at the sideline. That might be do you see that sometimes when they're faking it? And the high snap. Way over his head. I saw that. I think he's going to throw the ball. And it's going to be incomplete. Probably an illegal forward pass, but as the only man in the area was a lineman, Skylar Sutton. Sutton was he was within about 3 yards of the line of scrimmage, so that's legal. But it'll be, that's probably a pretty smart play. Didn't need to throw it downfield. Probably should have thrown it toward the outside line. But a smart play by Quinn Miller, grabbing it and getting rid of it.
That's when Flora needed to be back there a little bit quicker, because they could have had really good field position.
They got solid field position here, though, starting at the 37 of the Olney Tigers. Flora looking for another score. Hand off to Johnson. Johnson is hitting the backfield, and I don't believe he made it back to the line of scrimmage. If so, barely. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. He lost a yard. Call it second down and 11. Back into that shotgun. Johnson's behind him. Helm tells him, hey, you're on the wrong side. Moves him over. And rolls that direction to his left. Throw is away, intended for John McGee. And through his hands, incomplete.
Now we got a 3rd and long. Had a chance to take advantage of a high snap.
Still have a chance.
You do, but I'm saying they need to. They can't afford to give it right back.
They need some yards. They need some yards here to make that 4th down play possible. Make it more easy. Legitimate.
Would that be like easier?
Yeah. Back to throw. Helm throws downfield, incomplete. He had Bush King in the area, but actually kind of looked like the pass was looked like he threw it away. Wasn't very close to Smith King. That's the least accurate pass I suspect we've seen from Helm in a long time. So 4th down for the Wolves. Got to get to about the 27-yard line. Football laying on the 38.
Doubles on each side.
And he spread it out. It's a full spread. Asking that 5-man front to block, and he's got to run for his life. Throws it across the middle. It's caught. First down. A nice catch. Nice throw and catch. First down made by Jared Sons, and Flora still going. 1st and 10 at the 22. Needed the 27.
That was a good rollout and throw by Helms because he had someone right on his tail.
Bush King and Wiles were out to the right, but the tight end jumps for the Wolves, and that'll be 5 yards.
Man, and if you jump as a tight end, it's a lonely old world. You know, those interior linemen, you can kind of, it wasn't me. It was really this guy.
You can kind of hide,
yeah,
can't you?
When you're a tight end, you're on an island.
Yeah, you're by yourself out there. 1st and 15 for the Wolves. We're going under 5 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Olney scored first. Flora returned the favor. We were tied at 7. Olney scored 3 touchdowns in a row to end the first half. And now Flora has scored 1 in the second half and trying to score another. Handoff goes to the man coming across.
Oh.
And that's John McGee.
And
it looked like Braden Bergner had a bit of
Foster hit him
hard.
hard.
Oh, it's Foster?
Yeah.
Okay. Foster figures he's been hit a couple times too. So
what's that?
Foster figures he's been hit a couple of times too.
Returning the favor.
Returning the favor. He's saying hello. Gain of only 1 on the play. 2nd and 14 from the 26. Need to get down to around the 12, just past the 12. In the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to his left, throws over the middle. Again, the great catch. And he took a hit. That was Daniel Lewis.
Knocked about half of the yardage off, it looks like.
Good throw, too, right to Lewis. Caught him in stride,
man.
and he took a
2
shot.
hits.
3:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. That you're right, shortens it down to about.
I thought.
It's going to be 3rd down on about a long 4, short 5. Football laying on the 16-yard line. Need to get to the 11.
He got a couple more yards than I thought on that, Bruce.
He sure did. Smith King and Wiles out to the right. Handoff goes to Grant Johnson, tries up the middle. He's going to be close to a first down. I believe he's got it because they're stopping the clock.
Really close. Wait and get the official spot. Yep, first down. They're moving the chains.
All right, 1st and 10, Wolves. They can still get a first down, but if they get a first down, they are almost in the end zone.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Ball's on the 10, or ball's on the 11.
Just off the 10, about a
just
foot
off the 10.
About a foot off the 10-yard line for the Wolves. They can cut the lead. Hand off to Johnson. Winds his way up the middle. Going to pick up about 2 or 3.
And all of a sudden, Johnson's starting to pick up some yards again, which we hadn't seen for almost 2 quarters.
The game wearing on a little.
And a half.
Wearing on a little bit for those big defensive linemen out there for Olney, isn't it?
Yeah, he's starting to pick up traction.
2nd down and 8. Football laying on just shy of the 8-yard line. Olney leads it by 13, 27-14. 2:25 to go in the 3rd quarter, clock on the move. Back to throw. It's intended for Bush King, and it's over his head, out of bounds, incomplete. That will bring up a 3rd down as the clock is stopped for the incompletion.
That was, the defender was close to being there a tad early.
Yeah, it's an uncatchable ball anyway,
It was way over
I
his
mean,
head.
he wouldn't have been able to. I don't think Michael Jordan could have gotten up to that, but maybe not anymore.
Kid from Robinson could have.
That's right. So 3rd down and 7 at the 8-yard line. Hand off to Johnson. He tries the left side, and he's not going to get much. I think he lost a few. And a flag is thrown. That's going to be holding against the Wolves. And do you take 4th and 9, or 3rd and about 20? Which do you do, Jamie?
3rd
if you're
20.
Matt Music. Holding is the call against the Wolves. It is declined.
They disagree with me.
They disagree with it. Everyone gets an opinion.
That's right. So it's going to be 4th and 7, ball on the 8.
4th and 10. 4th and 9, ball on 10 now.
They're moving it now.
So, big play for the Wolves. They need points here, Jamie.
Yeah, they need to come up with something.
If they can get a 1st down, but like we said, it would be right inside the 1-yard line. And Flora's going to take a timeout. Think about it. I think they'd have gotten a penalty had they not taken that timeout. 2:12 to go here in the 3rd. Olney leads by 13, 27-14.
I think it's time to let go.
Welcome back to Flora. Dancy Field. The Olney Tigers leading the Flora Wolves 27-14. Flora's looking at about a 4th and long 9, pardon me, from the 10-yard line. And I think, Jamie, they were going to get a penalty had they not called that timeout. They had 13 guys in the huddle.
Regardless, is a good spot for a timeout. This is a huge play for Flora.
Yeah, you need to make sure you have all your I's dotted and T's crossed. Helm sets a man in motion. That's McGee. Looks to throw over the middle toward the corner. Incomplete. And the Olney Tigers will take over with 2:07 remaining in the 3rd quarter, taking over at their own 10.
And Helms had no choice but to chuck that one. He had 2 Tigers bearing down on him. He was in the process of getting ready to be put to the ground.
Intended in that left corner for Jared Sons. You're right, yeah. Good pressure from the Olney Tigers. 2:07 to go in the 3rd. What is Caleb Foster going to draw up? He'll draw up a handoff to Gavin Dorn, who will pick up about 1. And for Coach Music, you just don't mind that. You keep the clock running.
Yeah, the clock's your friend now.
2-touchdown lead. Had the Wolves been able to score there, the pucker factor would have gone up quite measurably.
Significantly.
Yeah. Back to throw. Foster to the right side. It's caught and going to be stopped shy of the 1st down. I think that was Miller over there, right? Check that.
About 2 yards shy.
So it'll be third down, 3 yards shy. That's not a very nice spot. Third and long 2 for the Tigers. They've been in the shotgun most of the evening. Hand off to Dorn. Dorn gets to the marker and falls across it. You were talking about earlier how the Wolves, Jared Sons and Hayden Gibson were able to fall forward. Dorn's been doing a lot of that too.
Yeah, Dorn's good at that too. And the bad part about that is you only needed a couple yards.
Yeah.
Everybody here knew who the ball was going to and still couldn't stop it.
Dorn still, not a very tall customer. He's 5'9".
But he's usually going to get the 2 yards.
Twins right, Twins left. Hand off to Dorn. Up the gut, he'll pick up about 3, maybe 4.
I bet they let this run down to the end.
Oh, they sure can, can't they? 30 seconds now and 31 on. Oh, no, they're going to run a play. They could have let it run down. Hand off to Dorn. He busts through. He busts through again. He's still on his feet out to the 40. I guess that's why they ran a play.
I am always wrong on that.
I am too. I thought they
there's no way I would have ran a play.
We got 2 touchdown lead, burn clock.
And I think he's telling them now.
Now they're going to burn
Coach
clock.
Music just said, okay, we're good now. We're going to let this run out. We'll call her good.
The only points of the third quarter come from the Flora Wolves. They cut the lead from 20 to 13, but the 1 quarter to play, do they have enough to make the stop here and get the ball back and get some points? Fourth quarter set to begin. It is Olney 27, Flora 14. Back after this.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
And welcome back. Fourth quarter set to begin. Tigers with the basketball. Foster throws out to the right side, caught by Quinn Miller. He's going to pick up about 6. We just had a couple of little girls up here trying to hand me a wallet.
Very conscientious, nice girls trying to turn in a lost wallet. And you told them just go away.
I said go away. I said go to the other side. That's where the public address announcer is. I didn't check the wallet for money or ID.
No
I probably should have. Foster will throw. It's incomplete. Intended out on the left side for Bergner. Braden Bergner will reach out and not be able to touch that one.
Another big third down for Flora on defense, Bruce.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 coming up for the Tigers.
Because you figure Olney would punt were they not to get it. But I suspect they'll run Dorn.
Colby Gerard is the center. Listed at wearing 67, listed at 5'9", 280. Fake hand off to Dorn. It's going to be the keeper. And he busts through traffic. I tell you what, he's going to get
Oh, I thought he was going to step out of that.
Almost able to stay in bounds. I don't understand how Caleb Foster does it.
They're not reading it. Flora is not seeing it. He is 10 yards down the field before they realize he has the ball. He hides it so well on his hip.
And he ran right by a Flora Wolf defender.
He is you see how he's carrying it?
Yeah.
He is hiding that so well on his hip.
Very impressive.
And then Dorn sells it well. The other end of that is that Dorn runs as hard as if he had it.
So Caleb Foster gets the Tigers all the way down to the Flora Wolves 21-yard line. Pickup of about 30 on the play. And up the middle it is Gavin Dorn. Tigers up by 13 with 11.5 to go in the ball game. And they're going to start taking a little bit of time off the clock.
Yeah, they've got a chance here to ice the cake.
Dorn in the backfield along with Foster. Foster to throw. Looks over the middle, throws to his right. Picked off the intended receiver, fell down, and that is Grant Johnson out to the 35 with about a 35-yard return as Gavin Dorn fell down in the end zone. And the interception made by Flora, a huge tide turner there for the Wolves, huh?
Wow, I was just saying, Olney, if they could punch it in, had a chance to kind of put it away. And once again, with 11 minutes to go, if Flora can score quick, we've got a ball game again. We have a ball game now. Stay tuned.
Flora still got a shot.
Yeah.
But you're telling me if they score again, they got a better shot.
Correct. Whatever you do, don't turn off this channel.
Yeah, that's right. 11:04 to go in the game. Helm hands it off to Johnson. He changes hands. Pardon me, that was Gibson, Hayden Gibson, changed hands in mid-run.
Which is
Picks
dangerous,
up about
but
6.
That is dangerous. But it was the right thing to do.
Picks up 6. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 for the Flora Wolves at the 41-yard line of Olney.
Flora needs to get a little bit more urgency, I think, Bruce.
I believe you're right. I would agree with you. The only thing is it makes you wonder if the linemen are beginning to get bushed.
Well, and that could be.
Handoff again to Gibson, and he chugs forward. I think he's going to get stopped just shy of the first down marker. That's not Gibson. That was Drew Howe, his first carry of the night.
I always get nervous when I see a high school running back spin in a crowd.
Yeah.
Try to do a spin move in a crowd. You always expect that ball to come flying out. Maybe that's because when I was in high school, we weren't very good.
And you fumbled it when you tried to spin. Alex Wiles back into the game, comes back in along with Jace Helm. 3rd and short, 3rd and 1, handoff straight up the gut. I think that's Howe again, but he's going to have the first down yardage.
Got just what he needed.
Yep, needed 1, gets 2. 1st and 10 for Flora at the 46. Under 10 minutes to go in the game. 9:45. Clock is on the roll now after the placement of the chains.
It's been blown into play.
Flora, you're right. You're right, Jamie. They need to get a little bit of get on their horse a little bit.
Yes,
more.
They do.
How was the homecoming parade Wednesday night, by the way?
Luckily missed it. Thanks for the warning. Good old Anthony Booth saved us.
Head off to Howe. Winds through traffic, gets across midfield. He's going to pick up about 5 and maybe 6. Gets to around the 49 to 48-yard line. Call it the 48.5. How about that? 48.5-yard line of the Olney Tigers.
The ball sitting on that new white F.
Recently painted onto the center of the field. 8:50 to go, under 9 minutes in the game now. They break the huddle. They've already burned 25 seconds. You tell me. Helm. Fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. And they've had trouble with that all night long. Olney sussed that out, and then a late flag comes flying in.
No,
that might be unnecessary roughness. Oh, it's a face mask. Face mask against the Tigers. Not the personal foul face mask. It's the 5-yard penalty. But it will move the football from the loss of about 3. Instead, it's from the spot of the foul. Instead of a loss of 2 or 3, it's going to be, they're going to pick up about 3 or 4. Looking now at 2nd down and 3 from the 46.
And stop the clock. Gave Flora time to regroup and breathe.
8.5 to go in the game. Flora needs a score. Flora needs 2 scores. Back in the game is Grant Johnson, and he's going to get maybe a yard.
Right there by it. matters which spot, the far judge is, now they're lining up. It's going to be close.
I don't think he got anywhere near it. I'm surprised they gave it to him. First down. First down for Flora. The Olney Tigers.
We'll just let you, for a moment, we'll let you listen to the Olney fans.
Listen to the Olney Tigers fans. Oh, now they might, now.
Okay, now they are correctly, hopefully going
well,
to
they're
measure.
That's Matt Music said, hey, how about you guys measure that?
Picked it up, put it down again.
The Olney Tigers fans are beginning to get a little bit restless, shall we say, as they're going to. They call timeout? No, they're bringing the chains out. Okay.
Which they should have done the first time. It was definitely close enough. It needed measured.
See, now if it's a first down, the official's going to say nanny, nanny, boo, boo.
He just moved it again.
It's going to be shy about 6 inches.
Oh, my goodness.
The cheers from the Olney crowd. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know.
I'm
not going to say anything. It still looked like it was marked. Well, whatever.
Quarterback sneak. Helm's going to have it on 4th down and short, and they shove him backwards. But he'll pick up the first down. That's the smartest thing you do. You just go instead of calling any signals even. He just basically goosed the center, and off you go. Oh, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line now of
But once
Olney.
again, we're going to be down under 8 minutes before they get a playoff.
Before they get in the huddle. They break the huddle at 8 minutes. Wiles is out wide to the right. It is Sons wide left. Back to throw is Helm, throwing for Sons. And picked off. Interception, Quinn Miller. Just not enough mustard on that one, Jamie.
No, Helm, as soon as that went up, you could tell it was going to float on him, and it just could not get there. The receiver tried to play defense, but the Olney defender was too well positioned for that one.
Quinn Miller, the 165-pound, 5'9" junior, makes the interception with 7:42 remaining in the football game. And the Flora Wolves are in desperation mode now. Caleb Foster looking to his sideline. Kelby Stieber checking into the game as they were short a player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fake handoff. Now they do give it to Dorn. Dorn has a lot of room. He's got a couple of guys to beat. He's to midfield across the 40 and shoved out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 50 on the carry. How about that? Make it 44. They're going to say stepped out of bounds at the 41.
He got up the middle, started out, and then once he got out to that sideline, it looked for a minute like he might be gone.
1st and 10 for Olney inside Flora territory at their 41. He didn't step out of bounds. Clock is running.
Oh, I thought. Then how'd they call him down? He didn't get tackled.
I think we've had an interesting game. Hand off again to Dorn. He's going to pick up about 8. Stopped at around the 32, 33-yard line of the Wolves.
Going to be under 7 before this play. Probably going to be around close to 6.5.
Well, that's the thing. Olney really hasn't shown all that much willingness to burn clock either.
That's not. I don't think it's in their tempo, and I agree with it. If that's not in your tempo, stick with what works for you.
Stick with your rhythm.
You make mistakes when you try and change what your tempo is.
Hand off again to Dorn. He's going to be caught in the hole this time. Got to about the 30. May, depending on where they spot it. No, he did get to the 30. 31. And that's going to be close to a first down, but maybe a little shy.
Yeah, because they snapped that with 16 seconds to go, Bruce.
6:20 remaining in the football game. The Tigers slowing down a little bit. 15 seconds to go. Now they're slowing down, Jamie. As Foster stays in the shotgun, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it. And this time the Wolves read it nicely, and Foster did not gain a thing.
May have lost
looking
one.
Looking at about 4th down and short. That's the only trouble with the shotgun the entire time. You don't get a good quarterback sneak.
Correct. Fourth and a long one.
5.5 to go in the game. The snap, he's going to try it again. Up the gut, he's got the first down. It's a good thing of having a 6'1" 1-inch quarterback. Caleb Foster, 6 feet 1, 180 pounds, and he's been playing 10 feet tall tonight. I have a feeling, I think I know who might get the MVP.
Be a little tough between him and Dorn just because of the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, this is Shriner night. The Flora Shrine Club and the Olney Shrine Clubs will give a trophy out after the game for the most valuable player for each team. And a traveling trophy is extended to the winning team. 5 minutes to go. Throw to the right, caught by Miller. Miller down the sideline is going to pick up about 7 or 8. Stays in bounds, most importantly.
Did a good job going down to stay in bounds, actually. That was more important than picking up 1 more yard and going out of bounds.
4:40. They won't snap the ball till about 4:20 left in the game. It's been a pretty methodical second half by the Tigers. They have yet to score in the second half, but they have held the football, controlled clock, and kept Flora away from the football for the most part. On the keeper, bounces through traffic again. Foster's going to have the first down at around the 17-yard line of Flora. Each team with their full complement of 3 timeouts, right?
Flora took 1.
Oh, okay. And it'll be well under 4 minutes before the ball is snapped again. 1st and 10 at the 17 for the Tigers. That is Stieber in the backfield along with Gavin Dorn, who picks up probably 3. And they put it at the 14, so it'll be a 3-yard gain for Gavin Dorn. And maybe just 2. Long 2, short 3.
Sure. And that clock is their best friend. And the 13-point lead doesn't hurt.
Yeah, that's maybe they're beginning to like
right
that
now.
friend, yeah. Foster will hand it to Dorn. He bounces to his left. He's got room. He goes even farther left, gets a block into the end zone. Touchdown, Olney. A 15-yard scamper by Gavin Dorn. And you're right. You're right, Jamie. He may be making a play for MVP.
Hey, Bruce.
Hey, what?
There's 3:11 to go in the 4th. That's our first score of the 4th.
That's what I said. The Olney
the
Tigers.
second score of the second half.
And, Pearson Troyer came in and set the tee, and Jonas Burkhart will kick it. I didn't notice that earlier. Usually the kicker sets his own tee. That's kind of unusual, huh? Good snap. Kick is away. It's short, and it is incomplete, or it is no good. 3:11 to go in the football game, though. Olney has picked up to their lead. Led at half by 20, now lead by 19. We'll be back after this word.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
Looks like a final down in Hamilton County, Jamie. Fairfield beat Hamilton County, 40-0. Also, Anna Jonesboro over Pinckneyville, 13-0. Benton defeats Harrisburg. Wow, Harrisburg's down 54-0.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's unusual.
Who was Cesar playing tonight?
I can't remember. Hey, Jeff and Sherry Jeff and Sherry Harvey are watching the Flora Elks right now.
Well, hi, Jeff and Sherry.
How you doing?
Thanks for watching.
Appreciate it. Glad to be able to share the broadcast wherever we are. 3:11 to go. Olney set to kick it away. And
look at that
odd bounce. Grabbed it about the 29 by McGee, and he'll pick up about 6 yards. Tell your story about the kicker.
So the Olney radio guys were sharing. We were wondering why the kicker wasn't setting his own tee. He's a soccer player. It's only his second game.
So he doesn't know a thing about setting a tee.
Right, exactly. And so that's interesting. Looks like Olney's found them a good kicker.
That's pretty good. Jonas Burkhart has been kicking, doing all the kicking for the Tigers tonight. They did attempt a punt earlier. Actually, they didn't attempt the punt. They were in punt formation, snapped it over the punter's head. 3:07 to go, down by 3 scores. Flora hands it off to Grant Johnson. And Flora probably likely just to run it out now, don't you think, Jamie?
Yeah, I don't see the sense in using the other 2 timeouts.
Make sure that you're healthy going into next week. Flora next week will be at Newton. Newton's 3-2. I haven't seen a score for the Eagles tonight. And Olney, on the other hand, they've got a big match with Paris next week at Olney. Right after we said it. Should we ever make a prediction again?
No.
Right after we said they're going to run it out. Pass intended for Daniel Lewis, incomplete.
I think people are pretty used by now from our weekly show and us doing games just to fade whatever we say.
That's probably not a bad idea. Nationals take the lead on the Dodgers early in that contest. 1-0. Third down and 6 here for the Flora Wolves. They clear the backfield. Man in motion. Fake the handoff to him, back to throw his helm. And it's caught by Mikkel Bush-King. He'll have a first down. He's knocked out of bounds at around midfield. So they are not done. 2:26 to go here in the football game. It'll be 1st and 10 Flora at the 49. Stick around after the game. We'll take a short break, come back, and tell you who the MVPs were chosen by the Shrine Club, who the trophies go to, and give you the rundown of scoring and maybe some scores from around the area. Lewis with the handoff on the sweep. Base through a couple of tackles, gets knocked out of bounds at around the 44. Nice run by Daniel Lewis.
Yeah, Flora moving down the field is doing a good job getting out of bounds.
$2:19 to go in the football game. Clock is rolling. He must have got stopped before they got out of bounds. I don't know how.
Well, with his 42nd, also they can blow it in before they snap, can't they?
No.
I don't know. I'm just trying.
Not if he's out of bounds.
I just tried.
That's all right. Trips right. That's the direction he rolls, and the ball's knocked away. Pass is incomplete. Nice defensive play by Levi Seitzinger.
Got those big arms up there, and that ball was knocked down quickly.
Each team gets an MVP, Jamie. We've talked about some of the candidates for Olney. Gavin Dorn and Caleb Foster seem to jump to mind. Flora Wolves, you figure that Jace Helm, maybe Grant Johnson. Who? Bush King scored a touchdown tonight. Trips right again. That's the direction. Same play just about, but the completion made to McGee, John McGee, and a late flag.
Really
as they're going to call a personal foul, I think unnecessary roughness, and that might be on the quarterback. That might have been on Caleb Foster. With minute 50 to go in the football game, that'll add 15 yards on to already a gain of around 10 or 12. Personal foul, shot to the head. From the 38, that'll move it to the 23. Oh my heavens, are they going to call targeting and eject somebody? I don't think so. I'm surprised it went 15 yards from where it went. All right. Timeout is taken on the play. Taken by Olney, and I think Coach Music's going to try to get some of his kids out of the game. With 1:50 to go, timeout Olney. We'll take a timeout as well. Back after this.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meagher Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meagher's offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meagher's also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meagher's is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meagher Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
I think that's a nice strategic timeout here by Matt Music. He wanted to make sure he got his starters to a large extent, some of them out of the game in case tempers flare.
Well, not just that.
Actually, most of them are still in there.
You see freak injuries all the time.
Right, and he wanted to tell his kids, hey, let's finish this game off. Get on. Let's get on the bus home.
Basically, don't have any more penalties like that. Finish the game clean.
Helm fakes the handoff to the first man, gives it to Johnson. Johnson trying to chug around the left side, gets to around the 25, across the 25, or near the 20-yard line. Loss of about, did he lose? No, picked up about half a yard. Late in the fourth quarter, Nashville and Carterville locked in a tight one. It's 41-38 Nashville. After 3, Edwards County over CZR 33-18. Back to throw is Helm. It's caught by Johnson. He's shoved out of bounds at around the 15. Bring up third down and probably about 6. Did I see the wrong yard line? No, that's the 17.
Under a minute now.
You know, Flora would love to get more points on the board, but they don't appear to be planning on taking a timeout to try to do it. Twins each way again. Back to throw his Helm, looks over the middle, and he's hit and dropped back at the 25-yard line. That's going to be a loss of about 8 or 9 on the play. And it'll bring up fourth down and very long. Why'd the clock stop? Oh, late penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Flora. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Olney. Penalties offset. And it'll be fourth down and a chunk. Another unsportsmanlike conduct. He called one on each team. He just signaled it twice. All right, start the clock.
No kidding.
Start the clock and end this game. These two teams clearly don't like each other. And now timeout is going to be taken by Flora. Teaching moment. Teaching moment for Coach Brian Tackett. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back after this message.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
.29 seconds left, fourth down on a about 13, make it 12 for the Wolves. Football laying on around the 24-yard line, got to get down to the 12. And Helm in the shotgun. Looking for an oh-by-the-way touchdown. He's going to run. And he is not going to get very far. He's dropped at about the 19, picked up 5, but it's not enough. He needed 12.
Do we have a flag or a timeout? Because the clock stopped.
Oh, the clock stopping for the change of possession, Jamie.
Oh, I didn't realize it was fourth down.
That's why I was saying that we're going to have 2 more plays whenever they stop that clock. Because there was going to be a change of possession or a touchdown or something.
I just feel like I'm stuck in a loop.
It's a Groundhog Day for you, right?
It is.
The Olney Tigers are heading off to the bench, and they're getting a big glad hand from their fans. And they go into the victory formation where Caleb Foster will take a snap, take a knee, and run the clock. The Olney Tigers will improve to 5-1 overall, 5-0 in Little Illini Conference play. The Flora Wolves fall to 4-2 and 4-2. As the Tigers beat the Wolves 33-14. We'll be back to wrap things up after these words.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard to find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
We're now going to Chicago, where it looks like football weather this Sunday morning.
This just happened with Cleveland. Mayfield fires! This is NFL Game Day highlights. Let's get it going. Touchdown, Amari Cooper!
Because I talked to him. He called up.
And he got to go!
There we go.
We got you covered from morning to night. NFL Game Day, Sunday at 9, only on NFL Network.
And welcome back. The Olney Tigers defeat Flora 33-14. Here's some of the top plays from tonight. There's that first touchdown of the game. And here's the Wolves' response. A nice catch by Jared Sons. There's the Gavin Dorn over the top as the Shriners are coming out to the middle of the field. Both teams are taking a knee at the 45-yard line. Of course, this tonight is a Shriner game, the Shrine game here in Flora tonight. As the Tigers beat the Wolves by a final of 33-14. There's that late touchdown. And This is the long bomb late by Jace Helm to Mikel Bush King. About a 70-yard play, a catch and run. As out in the middle field, the Shriners ready to give away the trophy. They will, why don't you go over the scoring? Oh, hi, Chris. Thought you were gone.
That's what I told him. All right, in the first with 11:29 to go, it was a 26-yard touchdown pass from Foster to Miller. The extra point was good, made it 7-0 Olney. Then with 4:36 to go in the first, Helm had a 19-yard pass to Sons. The kick was good, made it 7-all. Then with 3:16 to go in the first, Dorn for Olney had a 6-yard touchdown run. The extra point was no good, and we ended the first 13-7 Olney. Then in the second, Foster had a 2-yard run for Olney. The kick was good, made the score 20-7 Olney. And with 11 seconds to go in the first half, Foster had a 6-yard touchdown pass to Greenwood. Kick was good, and at halftime it was 27-7 Olney. In the third, Flora scored with 6:57 to go. It was a 53-yard touchdown pass from Helm to Bush King. Kick was good. It was 27-14 Olney. And then with 3:11 to go in the game, Dorn had a 15-yard touchdown run. The kick was no good, and our final was 33-14.
As they're, I can't hear what they're saying out there in the middle of the field. They're awarding.
Well, I'm trying to look and see who comes out and gets it. That was probably just the, hey, good game, guys.
I think that was the, hey, good game, guys.
Thanks for having the Shriners here.
And now they're giving the Tigers, the captains, the trophy for winning the Shrine game. There's the captains of the Tigers out there gathering it. Now MVP, this is interesting. The MVPs are chosen by the opposing team's coaches.
Right, so Tackett.
So Jace Helm, the MVP for the Flora Wolves tonight. Just a sophomore, he can win this 2 more times.
Yes, and he'll get a nice little plaque.
A nice plaque, get his picture taken. Smitty out there from, what, the Clay County American, right? As the Shrine Club, they've been sponsoring this game for several years. Usually, so there's some donations taken, sometimes the newspaper. And Jace asked his line, that's thinking.
That's a good, well, he can't buy him cars.
That's a smart quarterback.
He's not in the NFL. He can't buy him a car.
Oh, he brings his line up to join him for the picture. So outstanding. Travis Henson out there along with Peyton Blanchett, also Sam Duquesne and Jaron Borders. And nice job. MVP for the Olney Tigers. And I don't guess they know who it is yet. They hadn't talked to Brian Tackett, as now they're consulting Coach Tackett on who he wants to choose. He's a coach. He may only know numbers.
That's right. Be like Bobby Bowden. Hey, 11, come here.
Hey, 11. I think he just asked his other coaches the numbers or the name. I might be wrong. We're just making it up now. Number 24, there it is.
And we knew it was going to be Foster or Dorn, one of the two.
Yeah, we were talking Foster Dorn. Gavin Dorn, just a junior. He can win this twice. So congratulations to Gavin Dorn and to Jace Helm for the MVPs on this Shriners night here in Flora. Nice game for both teams. Well fought, hard fought. Olney Tigers win. Thanks very much to everybody for bringing you for helping us bring you high school football tonight. And thanks to all you fans for watching high school football tonight. For Jamie Hodges and for all of us here at Wabash Communications, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score. The Olney Tigers move to 5-1 as they defeat the Flora Wolves 33-14. So long from Dancy Field.